One of the biggest complaints I've heard from my coaching clients over the years, and just us in general as the body of Christ, is that it's so difficult to hear God. That we're not sure if He wants to speak to us, and when we do think He's speaking to us, we're not sure that it's actually Him, and there's just so much confusion around it. So in this video, I'm going to share a beautiful key from the Psalms that helps us to understand how willing God is to come and speak to us, and how to get in that place where we hear Him beautifully. Hi there, I'm 𝙅𝙬𝙪𝙪, and on this channel we love encouraging you to do everyday life with Jesus, to go on adventures with Him. You'll see in the videos that we share here that it is as easy and as simple as giving Him your yes, and the whole of heaven comes to meet you as you do. So if you're new here, consider liking and subscribing and share this channel. Let's send encouragement and good news around the world together. So today I'm sitting here in my quiet time. I'm down in my garden, and I wanted to share with you Psalm 27 verse 8, and I'm going to read it from the New Living Translation. And it says, "My heart has heard you say, 'Come and talk with me.' And my heart responds, 'Lord, I am coming.'" Just sit for a moment with the beauty of that verse. My heart has heard you say. So first of all, his heart was postured towards hearing the Lord. Like, he expected to hear the Lord. And when he says, my heart has heard you say, it shows us that it's an emotional place, that it was a deep connection between him and God. And what if we just came and said to God, Lord, my heart is open to hear you say, come and talk with me, right? It says, my heart has heard you say, come and talk with me. So the beautiful next part of that is that God actually is inviting him in a beautiful, intimate, emotional way. God's inviting us and says, come and talk with me. So he's going with the expectation. We get to go with the expectation of God wants to talk with me. He wants to. First of all, he wants to. That means his heart is in that place where he wants to spend time with you. I mean, that is the most beautiful invitation on all of earth, is when somebody wants to spend time with you. Think about times when a child has run up to you in delight because they want to be with you. Or I love being at the arrivals section of the airport, because it's just so beautiful seeing people run up to each other and be delighted to see each other. It fulfills such a need in the human heart, and I dare say in God's heart too, when we actually want to come and spend time with each other, right? Then he says, come and talk with me. So the invitation is not only to come and be with him, but to actually talk with him, to have a conversation with him, to be able to ask him questions and hear his answers, to be able to hear what his heart has to say about a matter, how he's feeling about the political situation at the moment, or how he's feeling about you and your family, or a situation that you're thinking about or going through. And we get to say to him too, Lord, how are you feeling about things on the earth at the moment? How do I get to be about your business? How do I get to partner with you in this day? That principle of being wanted and listened to and heard is the most exquisite principle, and it fills up our heart and God's heart too when we come in that posture. And then the second part of the verse says, and my heart responds, Lord, I am coming, right? When we know that we're wanted like that, I remember playing Lego with my grandsons, been going to visit them in South Africa. And I'm sitting there on the floor, and my legs are dead, and my littlest grandson is sitting on my lap, and we're playing Lego together, and my back's hurting, and like all the stuff, right, from sitting on the floor for a long period of time. But you could not get me to stand up from that floor, because my boys wanted to play with me, and my heart responded, I want to play with you too. So when God says to us in this beautiful emotional place, come and talk with me, our heart gets to respond. We get to choose our response to God. And he says, and my heart responds, Lord, I am coming, right? Or we can say, Lord, I'm busy. No, not now. Or God, I don't like you very much right now, because something I was believing for doesn't seem to have come to pass. So I'm not going to talk to you right now. There are so many ways we can respond, and make no mistake, God is okay with all of them because of unconditional love. He understands where we are at the moment. But how much better of a choice In the times when we feel sad, in times when we feel mad, in times where we don't understand, where we're frustrated, and the times when we feel good, or the times when we're busy, like all the scenarios that can happen in our lives. What a much better response to say, Lord, I am coming, right? Because then the delight that our heart feels at being wanted is echoed back at God to tell him that he is wanted too. And this is such a beautiful principle of life, to realize that we are not actually pursuing God. We do not have to run after God. God is the one who actually initiates that. He's the one that says, in this verse it says, my heart heard you say, come and talk with me. This is God asking us first. He's wooing us first. He's inviting us first to come and spend time with him. And our response just to this is the beauty of the principle of free will. God gives us free will to love him or to not. And so with every ounce of our free will, we can go, Lord, I'm coming. And let our hearts be excited to be able to spend time with him too. Lord, I'm coming to see your goodness. I'm coming to hear what you have to say. I'm coming even just to spend time with you and sit with you and love on you and let you love on me. Ah, what an exquisite invitation, right? So this is the adventure that Jesus is inviting you on today. Will you accept? Go and read Psalm 27 verse 8 in your favorite version of the Bible translations, or the ones that resonate with you. I love reading it in multiples of them so that I can see all the shades of what God is saying. And let him love on you. Let your heart be open to hear him calling to come and sit with you, and then respond and say, Lord, I'm coming. Such a beautiful way to live. Come across and visit us at accomplishyourpurpose.com and let us help you walk through this together. Let us help you learn to open up your heart to how God is wooing you into relationship with him. Let us help you get rid of the hurts that are standing in your way and help you walk into all the magnificence of who God created you to be and what he created you to do on earth, a relationship that two of you get to have because of his invitation. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can spend more time together too. Bless you, and I'll see you next time.